All right, all right. What's going on, everybody? DB4 here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Realms of Magic. We are here for yet another glorious episode. Let's get it. Man. Realms of Magic is an amazing game. I can't stress this enough. And we've actually did a live stream on this game over the past weekend. You guys can check that out. That was super duper dope. And by the way, if you're interested in playing this game, you can check the description box below. We have some information about the game down there, you know, Discord links, website links, as well as the Steam link. This game is currently on sale still, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, the game is worth the while. You should definitely check it out. We also have links to my social media in the description box as well. With all that being said, I appreciate you all being here. Now let's get into some gameplay. Now, like I just said, we did a live stream over the weekend to do a lot more of the tedious things in the game. So on this episode, we're going to focus a lot more on the questing and things like that, and a lot more of the lore of the world. I'm way more interested in the lore now than I've ever been. So let's continue where we left off. The reason why I wanted to get that intro off before we actually continue is, if you can see our top left-hand corner, we accidentally activated a woodcutter potion before we started recording while we were fixing our inventory. So without wasting too much time, I want to go run through a few sandbox locations that we haven't cleared yet. And just while we continue the intro and talk about today's episode, I want to see if we can get some wood, because we did use a lot of wood, over, you know, a few hundred pieces of wood during a live stream. So let's go to this forest area that we've never been to and gather some wood while we talk about the live stream a bit. And we should have the cover of Nightfall, yes. But yeah, like I was explaining, the live stream was amazing. Salute to everybody that showed up to the live stream too, man. That was super duper dope. We had a lot of support during the live stream. A lot of people pulled up, you know, it was interactive. It was super dope. I actually went on another epic rant. I apologize for that if you guys are upset about my rants. But, you know, we was having a lot of fun on the live stream. I was kind of getting distracted with my task at hand with all of the shenanigans and stuff like that. But it was dope. It was dope. I had a lot of fun. These live streams are becoming one of my favorite things to do when it comes to this type of content. I've really been enjoying myself. So we're going to continue these live streams. I like doing them on the weekends as well. Doing these live streams on the weekends is dope for me because that's when I get the most time to actually play the game. So that was dope. I got to stream for over 2 hours both times. And each time I initially intended on streaming for, I should definitely be playing rabbits. Each time I initially intended on streaming for like an hour at most. But you know, each stream went over an hour. So you can tell how much fun we were having. That was super duper dope. We're going to run out of food here in a minute. Hopefully we can get some chickens or something. But yeah, the live stream was super dope, man. We didn't get a chance to read a lot of the lore books that we wanted to read. we getting dominated by rats, but our rabbits could be able to handle these rats with no problem. No problem. 4 rabbits can destroy these rats with no problem. We'll just go back and clean up the corpses. Our rabbits box, man. To the last minute. They definitely box. But yeah, I intended on doing some building, some crafting, some exploring, and you know, reading a little bit of the lore books, but I was a little bit ambitious. The lore books takes up some time, and I didn't even get a chance to finish all of the crafting and exploring I wanted to do. I actually wanted to gain some levels in tailoring. Oh, it's about to be daytime. We're gonna have to get out of here soon. I wanted to gain some levels in tailoring. I wanted to also gain some levels in leatherworking too, but we only was able to get around to, we actually got apples. Apples is gonna save our life out here. I was actually able to get I see you, Wolf. I was actually able to get around to doing our smithing and things like that. We actually crafted up over a few hundred pieces of ore. We found a bunch of tin and a bunch of copper down in the mines near our base because we completed our mine shaft as well. I think we did the mine shaft on the first live stream on Saturday, and then on Sunday we actually went down there and gathered up a whole bunch of ores. It was amazing, hundreds of ores, and we got about, I think we got up to level 12. I can actually check that. Mining is 17. As you can see, we went hard. Woodcutting 18. Herbalism is 16 because we've been picking a lot of flowers. Farming is doing good. Husbandry, that's basically, you know, dealing with animals and stuff like that. Tanning, I want to get that up. Smelting is 19. We did all of that smelting. Weaving 14. Milling 5. We got to get milling up. Blacksmithing level 6. That's what we want to work on too. Tailoring, we want to work on that, and we want to do a little more crafting as well. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to work on as far as our professions, but we'll do that gradually. I wanted to get to the next tier of equipment, and I think that's iron. It's going to take a minute to get there because I think the iron tier is actually level 20 smithing and stuff like that. So we might come across a way to purchase the iron tools long before we can craft them. I'm not against that. We kind of did the same thing before we got to the copper tier, so I'm not completely against that. We have to be careful now in the region because we lost the cover of night, and we're going to be a lot more susceptible to enemies with our low regeneration rates. Chickens, yeah, we need some chickens. We're actually going to kill these chickens off. Go to work, rabbits. We need all of the materials we can get. I want to set up a husbandry. I mean, actual chicken farm, but it's gonna take some time. We'll probably do that in our next string of live streams. Man, trust me, I've lost so much. Not lost. I've used so much wood. I think I had like 500 wood before I started building anything. After building a farm that we built in the live stream, after building a mine, you know, and doing a whole bunch of smelting, we had to turn a lot of our wood into coal. I think we turned about 200 pieces of wood into coal just to get all of the smithing and smelting done. That was interesting. We were completely out of wood. We like to have 20 pieces of wood, like seriously, 20 logs. I have like, man, I have to go foraging. So we crafted up some potions. We ended up with a bunch of these potions, these wood cutting potions and things like that, and we accidentally popped one, so here we are. But with this episode, the main purpose of this episode, now that we've explained most of the live stream, and you guys should definitely check it out. It was a dope live stream. We had a ball. Me and my kids were sitting here. My kids were sitting here trying their best not to die, bust out laughing. You know, they didn't want to really be too much in the audio, but they were in the background rolling about my epic space rant. Yeah, the space rant was pretty dope. It's pretty, I won't even explain it. You guys can go check it out on the live stream. It was exhausting, let's just say that. But yeah, this episode we're going to complete the mission for Captain Kel. Once we complete the mission for Captain Kel, we'll be done with this region, and we can finally head up north. And I think when we head up north, we're finally going to pick a location to build our mega or our mid-level base. I'm not sure we have anywhere near enough supplies to do a mega base, but we are going to do some sort of grand build to house our main. Oh, I keep selecting the wrong thing. Some sort of grand build to house our main equipment, like our armor and weapons and stuff like that. We're not going to use the outpost for stuff like that. We're about to run out of space in our chest as well. Speaking of chests, we found tons of chests while we were exploring out in our mines. We found tons of chests. We found plenty of scrolls that give us XP. We found all of these other chests. It was amazing. So if you guys don't like crafting, but you still want to get the levels up to do certain things, you could actually just explore. If you do enough exploring, you'll eventually come across scrolls that you can use to just get the XP. And that's super dope. I love the fact that the devs did that. They just added a bunch of alternate ways to play the game. Hence it being called a true sandbox. But man, I've been playing hours of this game. I even loaded up one of my other older accounts just to see, you know, how far along I got. Like I actually played a little bit of my first character from the alpha. Oh, a herbalist. Yes, I will. Come with me if you want to leave. Flona. Yes, Flona. Follow me. We about to get out of here real soon. Don't worry. We got 5 minutes left of this potion. Then we don't got much to worry about. Let's go, Flona. Yeah, on the first live stream, we ended up finding a lumberjack named Flack. Fact the lumberjack. Oh, no, Lack the lumberjack. Yeah, Lack is real cool. Oh, a miner. We'll take another miner. We got 2 miners at the base already. One of the next things I want to do in another live stream, probably before we set up our base, I want to set up some housing for all of the NPCs we're gathering. I'm not sure if I'm going to give them their own biome or just spread them out throughout all of our locations. I think I'm going to go with the latter. Just spread them out throughout all of our locations to make it, you know, a little bit more hospitable when we show up to these places. Because we're going to continue to use the outpost. The outpost is going to serve as our main tier 1 mine. And all of the areas around it is going to be where our farms are located. So we're going to make sure we keep that going. And yeah, we're going to set up the apple orchard as well at the outpost that we built. So we're going to have the apple orchard there. We're going to have the mine there. We're going to also have, come on, do your job. We set up a herb farm in another one of these regions that I marked. And we also going to set up a farm just for potatoes and stuff like that in that same region. So we're going to have that. And I may build another mine shaft in one of these other areas just to do more exploring. The more exploring we could do, the more XP we'll get, the more loot we'll get. So I'm not afraid of building mine shafts all over these locations that we already explored. So yeah, that's the plan for the near future. But for now, we're going to complete this little wood cutting mission, which is amazing. We're going to need a lot of wood for our next build. We're going to complete this wood cutting mission. We're going to plant. I also want to plant a huge forest. I'm not going to get away from that. I want to plant a huge forest somewhere so we don't have to keep coming to these areas to you know, run through the whole map to get all of the wood. All the wood would be roughly in the same spot. Yes, you're definitely coming with me. I'm glad they didn't put a limit to how many NPCs you can have at one time. We're gonna have tons of NPCs all over the place that we can purchase from, because we're gonna need all of the inventories eventually, because I think they only sell like 50 stacks of 50 of certain items. So, you know, you're gonna need more than one, and the inventories don't last forever. They actually got to reset throughout the day. So I'm glad we picking up this jute. We got a couple of apples. Hopefully we got some seeds to help with our apple orchard. We got tons of pine cones, which is going to help us build like a 300 tree farm. I want a farm with over 300 trees in it. Let's go, rabbits. Get to work. We don't have all day. We don't have time. I mean, I wish... Oh, sorry. I wish we actually... It was nighttime, but it's not, so... Can you stop interrupting? You guys don't do anything but sell goods. Oh, no. Oh, he actually beat 2 rabbits? This wolf is deadly. Rabbits usually do good against all of these lower level mobs. Yeah, we bury all corpses. We are a necromancer. I take it as the more corpses I bury, the more zombies, or I mean skeletons I can raise. So, you know, each corpse we actually bury adds to our skeleton pile. That's more lore of DB4. Let's take a sip of water. I think the very first forest we explored on this side of the map, we're going to turn into our main forest region. I think it has a water thing right at the entrance as well. Go, rats. Do your job. I mean, rabbits. Get these rats. I'm glad the NPCs don't take damage, though. That would be dreadful if we ran around having to protect. Oh, the rabbits don't last long. That's the thing. Rabbits don't really last long. It's better to summon the rabbits like right when you're in danger. Believe it or not, because they don't last long, and if they have to do too much travel, they're not going to get the job done. All right, these guys are in the way constantly. Takes a lot of micromanaging around certain resources when these guys are in your way all the time. I wish you could have it so that if these guys are following you, like if I start chopping wood, the lumberjack will chop all the wood he sees on the screen at that time. Or I can give him the order to chop wood. So while I'm battling things, running through the map, he's just chopping the wood and collecting the resources. Or it would be cool if we could send these guys away. Oh, for like a day or two, you'll give them an order where it'll be like, oh, I need you to go collect. She's an herbalist. I need you to go collect herbs. They'll leave your company for, you know, I don't know, 2 in-game days, 3 in-game days, or in-game week. And they'll just go out and come back with a random amount of whatever type of resource they sell. And that'll be a way for them to also, not only will they come back for stuff for you, they'll also have extras to sell. So it'll be a way to replenish their, make sure that their inventory have more stock in it. And we ran out of the potion. Perfect. I think we're going to make this our main farm. Let's just travel there real quick and see if that's where the water thing is at. If the water thing is there, it's definitely going to be our main farm. And we're just going to plant down a few acorns to get this thing started. And we're going to go from there. No, this is not where the water thing is. So, oh yeah, it is. Okay, the water, I just didn't want the water to be too far. So we are going to make this our farm. And I really shouldn't be doing this right now, but I'm going to try to just fix this real quick and add some dirt, because I want to get some trees here, because we are going to use this, definitely, 100%. Come on, get out of the hole, guys. Come on. Alright. Let's just add some grass to most of this stuff, some dirt to make it easier instead of trying to, what's the name? We're going to hold most of this and just make it a complete layer. We're not going to worry about evening it out for now, because we don't want to sit here digging up this whole thing. We're just going to cover up some of the muck, and we can plant trees on the dirt. Once we have a good amount. Oh yeah, and we need these apples too, by the way. We are apple harvesting still. We are still on the apple hunt, folks. We still want to get this orchid up. 2 apples, no seeds, more apples. Okay, we're going to do a farm from water source to water source, basically. So let's put out our hoe and let's start hoeing. Alright, you guys are in the way. You guys are definitely in the way. And trust me, this is going to be super useful for the future. We got about 81 of these. Let's do it. And we can do these side by side. We don't have to place them any special way. I realized that a while back. Alright. So the next time we come here, we can take down all of these trees and pick these apples. Super dope. All right, we're gonna have a huge forest that we actually chopped down, so I'm glad we fixing it back up. We should come back here in a few days and we'll have a huge forest, and that'll be tons and tons of wood. I'm thinking about, we had 80 what's the names? I'm thinking about 300-400 pieces of wood, easy. We'll pop a potion and get all of it done. How many we have left? 1. Come on, you guys are really dragging, making me drag my feet here. Come on, get out the way, fellas. And ma'am, thank you. Let's head back to base real quick. Yeah. Let's head back to base real quick. Travel. And then we're going to start preparing to go do Kale's quest. Now, we're going to go deep down inside of an old dungeon. Oh, there's the apple orchid over here we have to check too. You know, a lot of our apples are actually ready to be harvested. All right, let's see. Did we get any apple seeds? No, we didn't get any apples. Okay, whatever. I forgot I shouldn't have pressed the sort button. I spent time sorting that inventory. All right, whatever. Let's go this way. Yeah, this way. We need to we're gonna stack most of this stuff. And yeah, this other stuff is alchemy ingredients. Basically, stack this stuff. Food inside the food barrel. Stack this stuff. We got jute and hide. Oh, wrong bag. You know what? Let's move this down some. And I like the fact that these UIs stay the way where you put them. Pretty dope. That's a real old school RPG mechanic. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? Let's put these hides away. We got tons of hides. We want to work on leather and tanning. This is why we're stacking up hides, by the way. We want to definitely work on that. Man, we aren't putting seeds here anymore. What's going on? I guess we did transfer a bunch of seeds over to the other farm, so there's that. We got a bunch of bottles on us too that we don't really want to carry around, but it is what it is. Let's check our character real quick. We're not going to be eating apples. That's a waste. We can craft these apples into some better food. Actually, let's do that. We're going to start taking some... Yeah, we're going to start taking some apple crisp with us. They give us 25 hunger too. Let's craft 20 of them. Save some apples for other stuff. We're going to get a lot of cooking from this too, but I'd rather take around... We can walk around with apple crisp now. We can afford it. We finally got a decent amount of apples to start with. Oh man, look, all of this stuff that became available. Oh no, stop. Apple pie is better. See, this is why I should have been stopped. Well, we'll start stacking the rest of... When we run out of apple crisp, we'll start eating apple pies. Oh man, peasant stew. I'm going to cook a lot of this stuff for first time. Just first time cooking experiences. I think it's dope. You know what? We'll eat one of each meal, and when we run out of food, we'll start eating the next one. Then we'll have a peasant stew. Then we'll have an apple pie. And then while we're running around, we'll just be snacking on apple crisp. You know, add a little bit of lore to the food. Not lore, but, you know, a little bit more purpose to all of the different food choices. Now, let's add... Did we just use every apple we own? I think we used every apple we own. All right, we're going to start putting our cooked food down here, and our ingredients can stay up here. Pretty dope, pretty dope, pretty dope. Now we have several different meals. What are we going to eat first? Let's take... I'd like some roasted wolf. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. And you know what? Just to save space, we're going to conserve a lot of this water bottle, these braided, you know what? We can't craft the braided yet, so we'll put these water bottles in here just in case we need them for food. And we'll dump some empty bottles in here too, because we don't want to keep carrying this stuff around. And that way, if we need them for food later on down the line, we'll just have them there. We got 17 water bottles here, and we always run into water while we explore. Now, with all that being done, and we also can put away... Let's put these people in their positions. Come on, let's go, people. One of the miners can stay here. Who's the miner? Yeah. You can stay here. Farmer. You know what? You'll chill out by the mines too. No, not the herbalist. I'm gonna take you to the other place, and I want to gather some supplies too. You can stay here as well. Now, before we head to the mission, let's just drop this herbalist off real quick. I know we should probably leave the herbalist at base. And we should probably harvest all of this stuff too, but no, we don't. We'll just wait till it does all need to be harvested, I bet. You can stay here, the herbalist. And I wanted to show you guys the farm we built on camera. It has several layers, as you can see. And we can finally craft some more platforms too. Let's get about 20 platforms. Yeah, we always gonna need these, so let's keep them on us at all times. Yeah, we crafted this nice looking Sky Garden. We're going to actually continue it over on this side too, but we just planted stuff on the ground for now. We're going to continue it up here, and we're going to continue it on the other side of the mountain as well. We got a bunch of herbs all the way down here. So we do have a lot more work to do over here. But let's go do this mission. You know what? Do we have any way to get stronger? We do. First, let's go here first. Let's go to the necromancing screen and make sure we can't get anything else. Let's see. Oh, that'd be dope. Increase the duration of undead summons. That would be good. You know what? I'm doing it. Because that's our main way of fighting right now. And yeah, we don't want to have to keep summoning. Before we leave, you know what? Let's take a rest. If we can take a rest, it'll force it to be nighttime. We can actually sleep throughout the day and go to work at night. Yeah, the nighttime shouldn't be far away, so let's do that. What time is it? Oh, wow. Let's sleep. 10 hours, I guess. 8 hours should be good. Perfect. Have a nice meal. Go get a sip of water. Now we're ready. Let's travel to the Forgotten Tomb. I already see skeletons. Already see skeletons. Yeah, we can't chop none of this stuff down. Go rabbits, let's go. Outlaw skeletons. Yeah, our rabbits stay out for a long time now. Ah, we got a chicken meal. Alright, how many secrets are here? 3. Alright, 3 secrets plus a powerful enemy. Let's stay above ground for now. While we still have the nighttime to our advantage. And see if we can find some secrets up here. Alright, no secrets on the surface. I did hear muck though. Can we dig up the muck? No, the muck doesn't look like you can dig through it. Alright. Well, all the secrets are down here. Let's enter the Forgotten Tomb. Oh, that skeleton enforcer is pretty badass, huh? You know what? We might need a skeleton of our own. And we're gonna need mana potions to spam skeletons, actually. Yeah, we're not gonna save mana potions. Not in this scenario. We don't want to die. We're gonna pop mana potions till we're blue in the face. Alright, first part cleared. Oh wow, that was deadfall. Complete pitfall. I totally didn't see that. Oh, it's locked from the other side. That must be the end of the dungeon. Alright, let's go down. Whoa, matrix that. Oh. Is this something we can dig? Yes, it is. Yeesh, we gotta pop a potion. What is this? Yes, increase necromancy summon damage by 10%. Yes. That was the scroll, our scroll. We've been getting scrolls for everything. We got one nature scroll that's relevant to our class. We finally got something that's more relevant to what we do. We're gonna do skeleton versus skeleton here. We need a lot more damage. And our skeletons look like they do the most. Yeah. Oh, this guy killed himself with... No! 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 I didn't realize. No! Oh wow, we just auto saved before we just made this mistake. That was epic. Woo. Man, that was hilariously not hilarious. Wow. Oh man, that was our first death of the series, and that was a mistake. My keyboard locked up on me and I couldn't jump. Oh man. I feel like I was playing some sort of Iron Man and I had some, some bragging rights, but it's like, man, ruined my chances of making this a semi-Iron Man with 0 deaths. Even though I would blame that death 100% on my keyboard, it still happened, And I'm not going to edit it out either. Just know that it was my keyboard that caused that issue, and I couldn't jump out the pit. We did find 2. Oh! There's no escape. There's no escape. Run, run, run. Pop a potion. Yes, yes. Go fight. Go fight. The skeleton champion is right there. Go fight. Go fight. Skeleton army attack. Yes. Yo, we got an army. This guy doesn't stand a chance. You know what? Let's add some rats in there. Rats are good. Rats are good. They stop damage. You know what? Let's spam rats, actually. We're gonna spam some rats. Back to spamming rabbits. Rabbits do good damage. Skeletons now. Now more skeletons. This guy's still alive. Yeah, we might have to pop another potion on this dude. He's cleaving through all of our army. Only thing left is the skeletons. Wow, this guy's tough. He was not a pushover. Powerful enemy slain. What did he give us? Emissary gauntlets. Okay. And a hand axe. Okay. Let's bury this champion. Take all. Oh man, that was intense. I was a little concerned. I'm glad he didn't really target us like that, but still, we didn't find all the secrets, and I think it's down there. Yeah, I just saw something weird. Yeah, I just saw something weird. I'm gonna go back. We're gonna have to pop health potions like Skittles, but you know what? Let's go up first and see what we see. Oh, that's the way out the dungeon. All right. Oh, I see nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. All right, we're out of. We don't. Yeah, I see it. Oh man, I saw something. I'm like, man, I thought I had to dig through the sand at first, but nope, it was this little bridge area. All right, there we go. And finally the Jester's outfit. All right, we get less armor, less health, less mana regeneration, less fire damage, less frost, less nature damage, less everything. It just makes everything weaker. But guess what? We don't care. We've been looking everywhere for this Jester armor. We finally got the full Jester suit. Let's go. Let's check. Everything is done. We finally got the full Jester suit. I don't know why I'm so hyped about the full Jester suit when I clearly have stronger armor. Now, I just feel like I wanted to wear the entire suit at least once before I put on stronger armor from here on out. This is probably going to be the only full set I wear that's going to be underpowered, like, the Jester set. But pretty dope for me. I think we deserve an apple pie for that. No, not apple pie. Apple pie we need for battles. We deserve a peasant stew though? Peasant stew though? Nah, we popping a pie, man. We deserve some apple pie for that, not a peasant stew. We'll save the peasant stew for our next crafting session. Let's head back to base. Oh man, that was epic. Jester suit. I'm putting the Jester suit in its own personal chest. It's going to be our first, well, it's our second complete set. But it's the first complete set that's relevant to our class. If we check this place, we have the complete hunter set. But that's not relevant to our class, really. You know what I mean? And we also found the emissary gauntlets. And we have, that means it's, yeah, another piece of the emissary set. Yeah, let's put the emissary set over here since we're finding more pieces. We'll probably find the rest of the emissary pieces up north. Yep. Yeah. Now, I think I'm going to retire the entire Jester set. I think we're going to finally retire the Jester set. Let's see. Can we put on a bunch of better armor? Let's see. If we can get better armor for everything, we're doing it. This is better armor-wise. And, ooh, this is better for nature summon damage, too. Alright, we're taking a monk gear, for sure. What about this? Physical damage, attack speed. We don't care about that. Maybe this emissary stuff. Mana regeneration is not better than the Jester hat. Oh, we have something better for that. Mana regeneration 1. Fire damage with the emissary gauntlets. We do get that. I'm not worried about attack speed. Mana regeneration remains the same. A little bit more armor. So the gauntlets are worth wearing. 10% fire damage is not important. We lose some mana regeneration going with this hat, but we gain let's see, what about this set? Envoy. We get frost damage here. We go, yeah. Nah, we can't go with no deductions in mana regeneration. So I think the Jester gloves can get replaced with this. Yep. We're going to put the Jester set away anyway. What about the hat? No, the Jester hat is, ironically enough, the better hat. Let's check the Hunter's hat. I'm not against wearing that, actually. Health regeneration, stamina regeneration, physical damage, stamina cost. This helps us run a lot more. Like, we can run through the regions quicker with the Hunter set. But nah, I'm going to leave that full set there. We'll keep the... No, we'll take the Jester hat off. I want to put the entire set away, actually. Nah, see, if we do that, then we just completely... No. We just completely get weaker, and I don't want to get weaker at all. We're just going to take off the pieces of the Jester suit that aren't as strong as other pieces. I'm talking about the magic pieces. We need pieces that do magic. If it gives us a magic advantage and it doesn't make us weaker, then we'll switch out. All right, let's go head to this Woodbury dude with our Jester hat. And I do want to put these on. I'm pretty sure these are stronger. No, they're not, actually. Jester shoulder pads give you more mana regeneration. So these are going back in here for sure. There we go. We just want to make sure we're our strongest at all times for now. We found the entire Jester suit. We're not going to fuss too much about it now. Let's head back to Woodbury. Finally, we completed these missions all throughout the region. It was fun. It was amazingly fun. This entire first chapter was just super dope. It allows you to really get the feel of the game, the pace of the game, and you can actually go at your own pace. We didn't go at an extremely fast pace, but we went at a pretty decent pace, I would say. Believe it or not, during my first playthrough, I probably spent way more time in this first area, but without doing any missions. Because once I realized you can sandbox stuff, I basically spent hours upon hours in the sandbox locations just mining and doing random stuff. So this is the furthest I've got in the missions this quick, believe it or not. It's done. The undead will trouble you no more. They can. I still have the Hans belongings thing. Hold on, hold on. What am I referring to? Hold on, let's see something. Oh, we got an apple seed. Yo, apple seeds are so valuable to us right now. Oh my god. We're gonna try to purchase every apple seed we see too. Didn't I speak with him about this Hans thing already? I'm really, really confused. I'm pretty sure we spoke about this, but let's ask him about this. That pathetic fool's gibberish means no more than rats droppings to me. He was and always will be a coward in my eyes. Yeah, we did this already. You really hate him. I do. He should never have joined the army. Weaklings like, yep. It's done. The undead will trouble you no more. Yes, we did that already. That's a piece of great news. Your skill with the blade is impressive. Actually, my skeleton's skill with the axe is even more impressive, sir. You may stay here and live a dull life of a village nobody, or you may move on. The village of Splinterville offers more than this backwater. Really? You gonna disrespect this town like that, Kel? If I were you, I wouldn't hesitate at all. When you get there, ask about Bernard. Oh, Bernhard. Keep the plate and helmet. You'll need them. Oh, he giving me some armor, huh? Ah, so that's it, Kel, huh? Bye. Ah, okay. Let's see. Let's check. Bag. Oh, he gave me the Woodbury helmet. Let's go. Woodbury God breastplate. I think that's the last two pieces of the Woodbury set. Let's go. Meals. Let's go. Actually, let's see. Character. Oh, we didn't consume our apple pie yet. Great. Map. Oh, yeah. Now the second region has finally opened up. Splinterville. Yes, and as you can see, very similar to the first region. And you can tell the difference in the color of the grass. I like that touch. That's pretty dope. You can actually see the difference in the forests too. I like that touch. This is obviously I would call it like a tier 2 forest, and these are tier 2 plains and stuff like that. So all the enemies are going to get stronger, everything when you travel to these locations. So that's super duper dope. We finally unlocked more of the map. That's super dope. I'm super excited to get up north and see what's going on, man. Look, it's a bunch of more mysterious places. There's a few places we can't access yet. You know they're going to be storyline. They have a few places here that looks... Oh, yep, another place. These places are sandbox. Oh, man, these look like story locations. Oh, man, all of this is super duper dope. We might build our actual house in this region. No, we're going to build our base in this region somewhere around here to centralize us in the map. There's no travel time or nothing like that, but I just like to be at the very center of the map, because when I'm looking around at all the other places I want to visit, I want to kind of be centralized so I don't have to scroll all the way over here and scroll, you know. I want to, this will be roughly the center somewhere around here, so we'll settle there. So yeah, we're gonna look forward to that. For now, let's just head back to base. Let's head back to base before and start preparing for Splinterville. Now, real quick, in order to prepare for Splinterville, I'm going to try to get stronger and craft up the next tier of armor, at least until we can't access the resources for the next tier. Like, I'm going to get past the copper tier. I'm going to get past all of the lower tiers of hide. Yeah, we're going to work our way all the way up. And we actually have an apple tree to plant. Let's plant that first and foremost before we do anything to move forward. Let's get this orchid going. Yeah. Bag. Apple seed, the most valuable item we own. Thank you. Hold the land. Toe the soil. Let's go. We're getting there. Let's put some of this stuff away. We're not going to waste time with this. Everything. We just want to make sure we got the whole Woodbury set in place. There we go. Breastplate. Helmet. There we have it. Now, as you can see, I'm pretty sure you can probably find these other sets in this region. Or maybe the other pieces to these sets are in the other region. The new region we just unlocked. So far, I didn't get too lucky with these, but we did find 3 complete sets of armor in the first region. And if you noticed, the Jester set is for the Mage class. The Hunter set would be for more of a stamina-based class. And this will be for the melee class. Yep. So when you finish the first chapter, you should be fully equipped with a decent amount of armor, whether you did any crafting or not. With just the main storyline, you should walk away with 3 decent sets of armor to continue the next phase of the story, in case you want to stay away from crafting. So I thought that was really, really dope. I don't think I found all of these pieces in my first playthrough. I had to go back like later on down the line when I realized they were actually complete sets, because I wasn't paying attention to most of this stuff. I was just dumping stuff in crates randomly. Everything was mixed up. Pieces were everywhere. I didn't have no organization, because I was just trying to just experience the game and play the sandbox. I wasn't doing a lot of questing, so I could basically handle all of the rats that's on my map and, you know, the cobalt. So I didn't have any issues. I just spent about 10 hours or probably 8 hours in one sandbox location. It was hilarious. But yeah, with that being said, I think that's going to be enough for this episode, man. I think we did good. We got a lot of the armors. We got a lot of the entire first chapter complete. We completed the quest. That was super dope. We got our forest planted, you know, almost 100 trees down, saving the earth. We added to our apple orchard, which was very dope. Those apple seeds are very, very hard to come by. Actually, I should actually try to purchase some. We'll do that in the next episode. We also explained a lot about the live stream. You guys can go check that out. We managed to get a lot of wood back. Let's check that out real quick. Oh, 422 wood. That's just about where we were last time. That's dope. Let's get it. We got a lot of our wood back. We got some dough. We got some experience points. We're about to go up a level too. We'll do that in the next episode. We'll get some more skill points. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I also want to show my appreciation for all the support on the channel. And if you didn't know, I announced this during the live stream. We have hit a milestone on YouTube. We're actually at the 100 subscriber mark, which is super duper dope. Don't worry, I'm actually preparing something amazing and dope for you guys. I appreciate all the support, all the new subscribers. You guys are the GOATs. A round of applause to y'all. I'm working hard every single day producing videos and making sure I get this special out for you guys. So stay tuned for that. I don't want to create no spoilers or nothing, but trust me, this is going to be some high valued production. And I can't wait to show it to everybody. So I just want to point that out. And as always, if you want to play this game specifically, you can check the description box below and find all the information down there. You can also find the information to my social media pages and things like that in the description box below. With all that being said, without further ado, it's your boy DB4, and I'm out. Peace.